Now, with coverage you can count on, this is your WNEM-TV5 First Warn 5 forecast.
And good evening, everyone. I'm Meteorologist Bryan Bachman, of course, here tonight with your forecast again, and things looking to be taking a little bit of a turn once again on this week of ups and downs we've had. We started off on a sunny note this week, had a cool day, back to some sun yesterday, and of course, things changing once again today, and get ready for some big time changes as we head into the weekend. We'll detail all those out in just a moment. In the meantime, though, let's talk about what's going on tonight and around the region on your First Warn 5 Pinpoint Doppler radar. Things, well, a little bit of a mixed bag at the moment. We do have some cloudy skies pretty much prevalent across all of lower and mid-Michigan tonight. But you can see a lot of the more organized wet weather has, at least for the time being, kind of left the area. We did have some showers move through portions of Isabella, Gratiot, and Midland counties earlier this afternoon. Those gone for the time being, but we do have a couple of lingering light showers out into portions of the thumb around Bad Axe and portions of Huron County there through Sanilac County. Sandusky also seeing a couple of light sprinkles in your vicinity, and those also down around the I-69 corridor in portions of Lapeer County. These will be becoming a bit more numerous as we head into the latter half of the evening and overnight hours, and ultimately on Friday looking to be a fairly rainy day, as we'll show you coming up in just a moment. Let's look at some of those conditions outside right now. Here's downtown Saginaw, a live look with that deck of stratus clouds in place once again. Temperatures, though, did manage to warm up fairly nicely today. At least we got to where we should be for this time of the year. Current temperature 68 degrees in Bay City. Basically the same story going on there. Just those clouds hanging tough with a little bit of drizzle kind of draping across the landscape there. Also at 68, and down in Genesee County around Flint tonight, a little warmer. Did actually make the low 70s. Current temperature there right at 70 degrees, and at least for now along this stretch of 75, things remaining dry. Let's look at some of the temperatures elsewhere around the region tonight. And it's a lot of 60s, 66 for Caro, 66 Bad Axe, 64. As you get toward Port Hope tonight, 60 in Oscoda, then some low 60s to the northwest around Houghton Lake, 66 in Mount Pleasant, and a 67-degree reading right now in Alma. A little bit of a mixed bag, a lot going on the temperature map when we take the wider view here. Here's that approaching storm system where a lot of rain has been falling across Minnesota today. It's kept the temperatures way down there with some middle 50s from Duluth to Minneapolis. On the flip side of that, where the sun has been out ahead of that storm system, you can see over Ohio some 80s there. But you notice way up here in the northwest corner of the screen, some blues starting to show up on that map. That air mass going to be our primary weather maker as we head into Saturday. And here's why. We have cold front number 1, which is essentially kind of draping its way right through portions of Minnesota this evening. That's spreading its way to the east. And our next one kind of tailing behind that through the Dakotas. That will be a really reinforcing shot of some much chillier air as we head into the first half of the weekend. Temperatures probably taking a tumble well into the 50s before the weekend really starts to begin. So hopefully you got a chance to enjoy this milder weather while it's been here. So as we go over the next 24 hours or so in your First Warn 5 hour-by-hour forecast, here's midnight tonight. Showers once again making another push through the region. Some pockets of some heavy downpours not out of the question, maybe even a few rumbles of thunder. Then a little bit of a break before we head into tomorrow morning. A little bit of a wet drive into work, to say the least. Could be a little stormy at times too, as this whole complex of shower and thunderstorm activity slowly makes its way through the region with that initial cold front tomorrow. And again, maybe a little bit of a break in some western portions of the area as we head into the first part of the afternoon. But notice even into the evening, a little bit of a kind of a secondary flare-up, I guess we could say, with some of the shower activity. And we'll take it as far out as Saturday here. And you can see not really going to lose the unsettled weather likely for at least the next couple of days. So for tonight, just get ready for those scattered showers. Temperatures at least staying a little bit mild down into the low 60s. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we'll talk about that rainy Friday in a little bit more detail again, and we'll update you on what is going to be a very big weekend chill as we head into especially Saturday. Might not make it out of the 40s in some spots.
Did he just say that?
Yeah,
Seriously?
it's a true story.
Yeah, I am going to have to go on record with that one.
Oh,
Get out of
just
here.
I don't want to.
thank you.
Thanks.